Hello everyone, myself Ansh and I welcome you all to my YouTube channel A New Sunrise. In this video, I am going to share information about Class 8 Science Chapter 5, that is Coal and Petroleum. I am going to give you notes through my slides. So, let's start the chapter. First of all, let me see what are the topics that we are going to cover in this video. First topic we would cover is natural resources and their types. Second, we would learn about exhaustible natural resources. Next, we would learn about coal. Then, we would learn about formation of coal. Then after, we will learn about coke and coal gas. Then next, we will learn about coal tar. Then after, we will learn about petroleum. And then, we will learn about formation of petroleum. Let's see more topics that we are going to cover in the video. Next, we are going to learn about world's first oil well. Next is refining of petroleum. After that, we are going to see more about petroleum and we are also going to learn about natural gas. Then after, we will learn about CNG and then at last, we will learn about conservation of exhaustible natural resources and advices from PCRA. Now, let's learn about natural resources and their types. The resources which are found in nature are called natural resources. In the light of the availability of various resources in nature, natural resources can be broadly categorized into two categories: exhaustible natural resources and inexhaustible natural resources. Natural resources and their types. Exhaustible natural resources. The amount of such resources in nature is limited. They can be exhausted by human activities. Examples of these resources are forest, wildlife, minerals, coal, petroleum, and natural gas, etc. So we can say that exhaustible natural resources are those natural resources whose quantity is limited and they can be utilized by human activities. They can be exhausted by human activities. Examples are forest, wildlife, minerals, coal, petroleum, and natural gas. Next, we would see about natural resources and the type inexhaustible natural resources. These resources are present in unlimited quantity in nature and are not likely to be exhausted by human activities. Examples of such resources are sunlight. It is an image of a natural resource, that is forest. Now, let's go towards the next topic, that is exhaustible natural resources. See, in this chapter, we will learn about some exhaustible natural resources like coal, petroleum, and natural gas. These were formed from fossils. Fossils are the dead remains of living organisms, and some exhaustible natural resources like coal, petroleum, and natural gas are formed from fossils. Therefore, they are called to be as fossil fuels. Next topic is coal. What is coal? Coal is a black colored, hard exhaustible natural resource. Coal is one of the fuels used to cook the food. Earlier, it was used in railway engines to produce steam to run the engine. It is also used in the thermal power plants to produce electricity. Coal is also used as a fuel in various industries. You can see an image of coal aside. Next, we will learn about formation of coal. About 300 million years ago, the earth had a dense forest in low-lying wetland areas. Due to natural processes like flooding, these forests got buried under soil. As more soil deposited over them, they were compressed. The temperature also rose as they sank deeper and deeper. Under high pressure and high temperature, dead plants got slowly converted to coal. It means they were converted to fossils. As coal contains mainly carbon, the slow process of conversion of dead vegetation into coal was called carbonization. Since it was formed from the remains of vegetation, coal is also called a fossil fuel. Next, we would learn about products formed by coal. When coal is heated in air, coal burns and produces mainly carbon dioxide gas. Coal is processed in industry to get some useful products such as coke, coal tar, and coal gas. Now, let's learn about all these three products formed by coal, that are coke, coal tar, and coal gas. Coke. What is coke? Coke is a tough, porous, and black substance. It is an all. It is an almost pure form of carbon. It is the most pure form of carbon. Coke is used in the manufacture of steel and in extraction of many metals. Next, we would learn about another useful product formed by coal, that is coal tar. Coal tar is a black, thick liquid with an unpleasant smell. Unpleasant smell. It is a mixture of about 200 substances. Products obtained from coal tar are used as starting materials for manufacturing various substances used in everyday life and in industry. Coal is also used in manufacture of synthetic dyes, drugs, explosives, perfumes, plastics, paints, photographic materials, roofing materials, naphthalene balls, etc. These days, bitumen, a petroleum product, is used in place of coal tar for making the roads. Now next we would learn about coal gas. What is coal gas? Coal gas is obtained during the processing of coal to get coke. It is used as a fuel in many industries situated near the coal processing plants. Coal gas was used for street lighting for the first time in the London in 1810 and in the New York around 1820. Nowadays, it is used as a source of heat rather than light. Next, we would learn about petroleum. What is petroleum? Petroleum is derived from the Latin word petra and oleum, where petra means rock and oleum means oil. Petroleum is a dark oily liquid trapped in underground rocks. It is a mixture of many hydrocarbons such as petrol, diesel, lubricating oil, paraffin wax, petroleum gas, etc. It is also known as a fossil fuel since it is made up of fossil fuels. Next, we would learn about formation of petroleum. Petroleum was formed from organisms living in the sea. As these organisms died, their bodies settled at the bottom of the sea and got covered with the layers of sand and clay. Over a million of years, absence of air, high temperature, and high pressure transformed these aquatic dead organisms into petroleum and natural gas. Now, an image has been shown to you about petrol and natural gas deposits. Next topic is world's first oil well. The world's first oil well was drilled in Pennsylvania in USA in the year 1859. 8 years later, in 1867, oil was struck at Makum in Assam. In India, oil is found in Assam, Gujarat, Bombay High, and in the river basins of Godavari and Krishna. Refining of petroleum. Petroleum is a dark oily liquid. It has an unpleasant odor. Odor means an unpleasant smell. It is a mixture of various constituents such as petroleum gas, petrol, lubricating oil. It has been written wrong. Lubricating oil, paraffin wax, etc. The process of separating the various constituents of fractions of petroleum is known as refining, which is carried out in a petroleum refinery. Now, an image have been shown to you about various constituents of petroleum and the uses. It is a table. Now let's see this table. See, the uses of petroleum gas in liquid form. See, petroleum gas in liquid form is called LPG. LPG uses are fuel for home and industry. Next is petrol. Petrol is used in motor fuel, aviation fuel, solvent for dry cleaning also. Next constituents of petroleum is kerosene. Kerosene is used for fuels for stoves, lamps, and for jet aircrafts. Next is diesel. Diesel is a fuel for heavy motor vehicles and also electrical generators. Lubricating oil, it is used for lubrication. Paraffin wax is used in ointments, candles, Vaseline, etc. Bitumen is used in paints and also in road surfacing. Next, we would learn about more about petroleum. Many useful substances are obtained from petroleum and natural gas. These are termed as petrochemicals. These are used in the manufacture of detergents, fibers like polyester, nylon, acrylic, etc., polythene and other man-made plastics. Hydrogen gas obtained from natural gas is used in the production of fertilizers. Due to its great commercial importance, petroleum is also called black gold. Petroleum, we can also call it as black gold. Natural gas. Next, we would learn about natural gas. What is natural gas? Natural gas is very important fossil fuel because it is easy to transport through pipes. Natural gas is stored under high pressure to compress, and it is known as CNG. It means that compressed natural gas. Natural gas is also used as a starting material for the manufacture of a number of chemicals and fertilizers. India has vast reserves of natural gas. In our country, natural gas has been found in Tripura, Rajasthan, Maharashtra, and in Krishna Godavari Delta. CNG. CNG or compressed natural gas. CNG is used for power generation. It is now being used as a fuel for transport vehicles because it is less polluting. It is a cleaner fuel. The great advantage of CNG is that it can be used directly for burning in homes and factories, where it can be supplied through pipes. Such a network of pipelines exists in Vadodara in Gujarat, some parts of Delhi and other places. Now, we are going to see the next topic, that is conservation of exhaustible natural resources and advices from PCRA. Since coal and petroleum are fossil fuels, it required it requires the dead organisms millions of years to get converted into these fuels. Moreover, burning of these fuels is a major cause of air pollution. Their use is also linked to global warming, as when these fossil fuels are burnt, they produce a lot of carbon dioxide, and a lot of carbon dioxide causes global warming. It is therefore necessary that we use these fuels only when absolutely necessary. This will result in the better environment, smaller risk of global warming, and the availability for a longer period of time. In India, the Petroleum Conservation Research Association (PCRA) advises people how to save petrol and diesel while driving. Their tips are: drive at a constant and moderate speed as far as possible. Switch off the engine at traffic lights or at a place where you have to wait. Ensure correct tire pressure. Ensure regular maintenance of the vehicle. So here guys, we completed our chapter number 5 of class 8 science, that is coal and petroleum. I hope you liked our video. In the next video, we will discuss chapter 6 of class 8 science, that is combustion and flame. It would be part 1 of that. Guys, please like and share my video. Also, subscribe my channel and hit the bell icon to never miss any latest updates from our channel. This is Ansh from A New Sunrise channel, signing up for the day. Bye bye.